Hello everyone, today our CDIO presentation is Obsession and Realization.
我是黄晨瑞 ，I play Reader。
我是曾若涵 ，I play Kitty。
我是尤晨宇 ，I'm playing Lizzie。
我是梅炫宇 ，I plays the first witch。
我是黄玉茹 ，I play the second witch and blind。
我是 Mika, I play the third witch.
我是吴信 I play the narrator. So let's start. While Weekend finishes his task, going back to downtown Netherfield, he goes through a forest alone. There are 3 pale weird witches suddenly standing in front of him.
Oh, hail Wickham, hail to thee, beloved one.
Oh hell we can, thy soul should die hereafter.
Beware, Kitty.
Thy life shall change severally ever thee kiss the kitty.
Fair is foul and foul is fair.
After finishing the oracle, 3 witches vanish slowly with the arising fog.
Is it an oracle? Should I take it seriously?
Lizzie and Kitty are in their bedroom and are ready to sleep.
Are you asleep?
What?
Have you ever wondered what kind of person your partner would be?
Are you falling in love?
No, I just asked. What if I bump into the one on the street? What should I do?
At least you should go on the street rather than stay at home all day long.
Blah blah blah.
In the morning, Lizzie asked Kitty to run errands at the bazaar, so she went to the bazaar. The group of troops which just finished their task is also at the bazaar. Suddenly, the couple of a soldier and a girl remind her of what her sister said yesterday. Therefore, she wants to get the attention of the soldiers. She throws a handkerchief and hopes a soldier can notice her. The handkerchief falls near Wickham's feet, and he picks it up. He walks to Kitty and is ready to return it to her.
Is this yours?
While Wickham approaches Kitty, everything about him reminds her of the poem of Byron.
He walks in beauty, like a line of cloudless skies and the starry skies, and all that the best dark and the bright meets in his aspect and his eyes, thus narrow to that tender light, which heaven to gaudy day denies. He's so attractive.
Thought
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yes, how do you know?
I saw the pattern of your dress is similar to that of this handkerchief.
This soldier is wise gentleman.
Thought Kitty.
I see. By the way, why does the army come downtown today?
Oh, just a minor task for militia officers. We just finished it in a short time.
He's pretty confident.
Thought Kitty.
You must be proud of your job.
How about you? Why are you here alone?
Not special. I'm just here to help my family to run errands.
What a thoughtful girl.
Thought Wickham.
Do you need help? I just finished my task.
No, thank. I can handle this. See you later.
She's such an independent girl.
Thought Wickham.
Okay, see you.
One day, Kitty is walking in the bazaar looking to buy a basket of eggs. While she wants to pay, she realizes she forgot to bring her wallet. All of a sudden, a hand reaches out to put the money on the desk. She looks up and finds out the man who paid was Wickham.
Is he the one?
Thought Kitty. At the beginning of the bazaar, Wickham sees the blind and tries to trick him with a fake document.
Wait, I'm a militia officer, and I'm here to tell you some bad news. You owe the government some tax.
How come? I have already paid the tax.
There is a new tax policy this year.
I see. How much should I pay? I got only £17. Then is that enough?
Not much, £15.
Here you go, officer.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day. Such a naive guy.
That weekend. After Kitty went home from the bazaar, she went right into the kitchen and put eggs on the table. Lizzie was doing house chores in the kitchen at the same time.
I think I found the one.
Oh, and then?
I met a soldier a few days ago. He accidentally picked up my handkerchief and returned it to me. We met again today. He even paid for me 'cause I forgot to bring my wallet.
Lesson?
We talked about so many things. He's so attractive and handsome. Once I looked into his eyes, I could see sparkle in his eye. It literally shine. And he's so wise and confident. As soon as he picked up my handkerchief, he knew it was mine just from the pattern. And he's pretty good at carrying out his task.
Yeah, what's his name?
Well, I'll ask him next time.
You mean to ask him out?
No, just ask his name.
You don't even know each other's name. Do you think you will meet again?
Shut up.
Kitty slammed the door and ran away downtown. Kitty felt disappointed that her sister couldn't understand her, so she strolled aimlessly on the street. She looked down at the ground and kept walking. She passed by some stores but never got interested in anything. Suddenly, it started to rain.
I just need somebody to love.
The rain kept pouring and Kitty was all wet.
You really help while you live alone without an umbrella.
Kitty looked up and tried to see who was talking to her.
Why are you here?
Can't I be here? You haven't answered my question.
Nothing. I just had a conflict with my sister.
Are you okay?
Not really.
Kitty squatted and looked helpless, and Wickham knelt beside her.
Why does no one understand me?
I am totally related.
Are you?
Yeah.
The next day, Kitty goes to the bazaar again, and she sees the boy devouring the leftovers. She wants to help him.
What happened? Why are you eating the leftovers?
The government has a new tax policy, but I did not follow the rules.
What? Is there a new tax policy from the government?
Yeah, a militia officer told me.
There is no such new rule. A militia officer. How much did he take from you?
£50.
We can pay £15 for me, and he also a militia officer. Is it just a coincidence?
Thought Kitty. Then Kitty lives and doubts herself. Wickham comes forward.
It's time to trick the stupid guy again.
Thought Wickham.
I'm the militia officer who reminded you of your unpaid tax last time.
Kitty wasn't too far away, and she heard his words. Before Wickham said anything, Kitty turned back and asked him.
Hey, why are you here?
I'm helping the poor.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm the poor.
What a selfish guy.
thought Kitty.
What? No. He's poor and bright. Well, you got a job and you can see the world.
I'm a militia officer, and I work for the government, so he shall give me what I have demanded.
He's so arrogant.
Thought Kitty.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Just leave me alone.
Lizzie is also shopping at the bazaar and sees Kitty.
Hey, Kitty, why are you here?
Kitty turns around and sees her sister behind her.
Nothing. Let's go.
Kitty walks into her room without spirit. Her sister finds out that she's weird and looks tired, so she follows her upstairs.
Are you alright? You look so sad.
Not really. I just discovered a horrible thing.
You can tell me. That's okay.
The soldier I just met a few days ago turned out to be a jerk. He lied to a blind to trick his money, and that's how he paid for my eggs. And he felt he deserved the money. I think he's a selfish and arrogant fool.
That's okay. I'll always be your side. Remember that love is not mere impulse. It must contain truth. If you need me, I will just be in the living room.
Lizzie goes downstairs to the living room, and Kitty still thinks of what they've talked about in the bedroom.
Maybe I'm too eager to find love, and so blind that I didn't see through him.
Thought Kitty. After Kitty left, Wickham started to feel guilty, and some strange feelings about Kitty started to spread.
So, is she Kitty? I've already kissed Kitty. Did something happen to me?
He is suddenly curious about something that just happened between Kitty and the blind.
What were you talking about?
She just wanted to help. Unfortunately, you appeared. It's just like two totally different people.
What do you mean?
You are too shallow to understand this. Such a nice girl. You'll never understand until you spend your time.
After the blind finished, he walked away, left Wickham alone at the bazaar to think about what Kitty and the blind have said.
Should I reflect on myself? How ashamed of me. For shame, I just missed such a kind girl. Now my soul is empty, for I lost the one who used to love me.
The end.